This is a quick video just to support my blog that I'm writing here about some tips that could help new users. We do talk a lot about the Map app, which you can download from if you've got Google Chrome, you can go onto Google Chrome, um, mapbusinessonline.com, and download the Map app from our website. That will put the app in the start window on a Windows or in the application folder in a Mac. So if I in my start window typed in Map Business Online, um, up it comes, there it is. And so there you can, in that start window, you can do a right click, and that's where you're able to do an uninstall or run as an administrator, or you click here to launch Map Business Online, which I've already done here. You know, that's what's running in the background, and that will automatically update that folder for the Map app. So that Map app is kind of cool, and when you get that, you can set a icon right on the desktop. So I've in my video here, I've gone below the fold here, so to speak, down below so you can see the margins. And that's my icon that comes up on my taskbar, and that's where I launch Map Business Online from every day when I go to use it. This is a map I've been working on, and some of you may have seen it just because I've posted it a lot related to COVID spread. I happen to have the county or state layer turned off. When I turn it on, that looks more familiar to some of you. Yeah, again, map and data, that little button right there, that's what controls map and data. And up it comes with your checkbox for all the data and the map layers. And another button that's sort of makes things come and go, and that's way up at the top next to the address bar. I mentioned that in the blog. So there's the address bar, 19 Norwood Avenue is where I grew up. And the important thing to remember with typing in addresses in the address bar is you do have to use that comma. So it's not like Google. So then you put the city in and then the uh, the state, and again you're separating things with a comma, and finally you get the zip code if you need it. That's where the address bar is. This little button right to the left of it is lets you turn off the toolbar and turn it back on again. So if I'm going to create an image to be used in a blog, and I don't want map and data to show, and I do want some data in there, maybe I want to turn on the data window view to have like just a section of it showing, or I can always make that data window smaller and highlight just certain things in the data window. This is the map view I want. I can turn this off. I can take my zoom tool and minimize that, and then I can use my, you can see that's my map snippet tool. I should say my snipping tool from Microsoft, which allows me to just grab an image, and then I can make that whatever I want and show that and save that as an image. So that's how I do a lot of my map snipping. Um, I also just figured I'd mention, you know, you've got these title bars. So you've got in map and data access to more tools when you click that edit gear on the top. And you've got map titles. The legend is in here. So there's the show map title. See, that comes on and off. The edit map legend. So if I want to make the legend disappear, I can do that by clicking the little edit gear that's right there. And then I've got the ability to edit. I'm sorry, this is a edit the map legend is what I was talking about. So let's go back there. It doesn't have map legend turned on. So I have to find my map legend. So where is that? Doesn't have the map legend turned on. The data sets of data. Oh, it's because I've got no data turned on. That's why. So let's go turn on any data layer. There's the legend here. There's my ability to edit the legend, and there are all the different layers that are turned on so far. And then you notice you've got this like show map legend button, so you can have that on or off if you want the legend to show or not. And then you just click update to your map legend. And the legend that I've been using on this map is really the county layer or state layer. So now you can see the legend is fully formed here. And this box, going back to this box, is a text box that I got by dropping down and going to my draw tools and dropping a text box on the map. So click to add text box. There it is. And so you can type in whatever you want or delete it. So that's a bunch of things. Now, I also mentioned deleting a map in Map Business Online. So I don't want to delete this map, so let's hope I don't screw this up. So it's going to ask you if you want to save the changes that you've made to your current map view. Think about it when that comes up. Don't just ignore it. Think about it, because you're saving things that you've done to the map. It's going to override something you've done before or change things. But it brings up the Save Open Map dialog. And if I hover over any particular map, you can see over to the right is that delete button, remove map. That's how you delete a button. So if you want to get rid of a map, you click that button and it goes away. Think about it before you do it. While we're in here, just as an additional tip, there's the template folder. So I could save a map that I've worked hard on. I've got a whole bunch of territories set up. It's a baseline for work I want to do in the future. I can save it as a template. When I want to get that baseline map, I go to my templates folder, I open it up, and then I do my work and then save that as a My Maps folder map, so that I don't override data. Those are some tips in video form. I hope that helps. Let me just quickly look down the list in the blog here. A lot of these are pretty self-explanatory without a map view. But one of the big points we're making over the last few months is that you really want to use that map app as opposed to logging into Map Business Online through a web browser. It's a better experience. It feels more user-friendly. It's a quick launch, one button on your taskbar, and it avoids some of the clunky things that can happen when you're going in through Google. Google changes. They do an update, and all of a sudden Flash Player doesn't work anymore. And I understand Flash Player is going away, but updates to web browsers, there's just another thing that you have to worry about. And I think if you're using the Map app, you'll get less trouble in general. Go to mapbusinessonline.com and take our free trial. Thanks very much. Now, if I can find out.